this lady toast, who the churchyard beds takes flight, with a kiss perhaps of her Latin chaps, and a grisly grin good night, till the welcome knell of the midnight bell rings forth its jolliest tune, and ushers in our next holiday, a dead of the night high noon, the dead of the night high noon, high noon, the dead of the night
vainly. For Rose is still heart-free, and looks but coldly on her many suitors.
It's very disappointing. All the young men in the village are in love with her, but they are appalled by her beauty and modesty, and won't declare themselves. So until they make their own choice, there's no chance for anybody else.
This is perhaps the only village in the world that possesses an endowed corps of professional bridesmaids who are bound to be on duty every day from 10 to 4. And it has been at least 6 months since our services were required. The pious charity by which we exist is practically wasted.
We shall be disendowed. That'll be the end of it. Dame Hannah, you're a nice old person. You could marry if you liked. Well, there's old Adam, Robin's faithful servant. He loves you with the frenzy of a boy of 14.
Nay, that may never be, for I am pledged to an eternal maidenhood. Many years ago, I was betrothed to a godlike youth who wooed me under an assumed name. But on the very day upon which our wedding was to have been celebrated, I discovered that he was no other than Sir Roderick Murgatroyd, one of the bad baronets of Rudigore. And uncle of the man who now bears that title. As a son of that accursed race, he was no husband for an honest girl. So, madly as I loved him, I left him then and there. He died but 10 years since, and I never saw him again.
But why should you not marry a bad baronet of Rudigore?
All baronets are bad, but was he worse than other baronets?
My child, he was accursed.
But who cursed him? Not you, I trust.
The curse is on all his line, and has been ever since the day of Sir Rupert, the first baronet. Listen, and you shall hear the legend.
Sir Rupert Murgatroyd, his leisure and his riches, he ruthlessly employed in persecuting witches. With fear it made them quake. He'd cut them in his flame. He'd break their bones with sticks and stones and burn them at the stake. His poverty much enjoyed, did Rupert Murgatroyd. No sense of shame or pity came to Rupert Murgatroyd. Once on the village green, a palsied hag he roasted, and what took place, I ween, shook his composure boasted. For as the torture grim seized each withered limb, the writhing dame, with fire and flame, yelled forth this curse on him. Each lad of Rudigore, despite his best endeavor, shall do one a crime and more, once every day forever. This doom he can't defy, however he may try. There should he stay his hand that day in torture, he shall die. The prophecy came true, each heir who held the title had every day to do some crime of import vital, until with guilt or pride I'll sin no more, he cried. And on the day he said that safe in agony he died. And thus with sinning Croyd has died each man Troy, and so shall fall one and all each coming
Whither away, dear Rose? On some errand of charity, as is thy wont?
A few gifts, dear aunt, for deserving villagers. Lo, here is some peppermint rock for old Gaffer Gadaby, a set of false teeth for pretty little Ruth Rowbottom, and a pound of snuff for the poor orphan girl on the hill.
Ah, Rose, pity that so much goodness should not help to make some gallant youth happy for life. Rose, why dost thou harden that little heart of thine? Is there none hereaway whom thou couldst love?
And even if there were such a one, verily it would ill become me to tell him so.
Nay, dear one, where true love is, there is little need of prim formality.
Hush, dear aunt, for thy words pain me sorely. Hung in a plated dish cover to the knocker of the workhouse door, with naught that I could call mine own, save a change of baby linen and a book of etiquette. Little wonder if I have always regarded that work as a voice from a parent's tomb. This hallowed volume, composed, if I may believe the title page, by no less an authority than the wife of a Lord Mayor, has been through life my guide and monitor. By its solemn precepts I have learned to test the moral worth of all who approach me. He who bites his bread or eats peas with a knife, I look upon as a lost creature. And he who has not yet acquired the proper way of entering and leaving a room is the object of my pitying horror. There are those in this village who bite their nails, dear aunt, and nearly all are wont to use their pocket combs in public places. In truth, I could pursue this painful theme much further, but behold, I have said enough.
But is there not one among them who is faultless in thine eyes? For example, young Robin. He combines the manners of a marquis with the morals of a Methodist. Couldst thou not love him?
And even if I could, how should I confess it unto him? For lo, he is shy and saith not.
But speak until you're spoken to. In print. And if I'm not through and through, true love and not a passing whim, then I could speak of it too, and you could speak of it to him. But if I find it doesn't true, speak of your spoken tongue, where can it be? And now let me see. Yes, yes, don't speak until you're spoken to. Poor aunt. Little did the good soul think when she breathed the hallowed name of Robin that he would do even as another. But he resembleth all the youths in this village, in that he is unduly bashful in my presence, and lo, it is hard to bring him to the point. But soft, he is here.
Mistress Rose,
Master Robin.
I wish to say that it is fine.
It is passing fine.
But we do want for rain.
Aye, sorely. Is that all?
That is all.
Good day, Master Robin.
Good day, Mistress Rose. I beg pardon,
You were about to say?
I would fain consult you.
Truly?
It is about a friend.
In truth, I have a friend myself.
Indeed. I mean, of course.
And I would fain consult you
About him.
about her.
Let us fain consult one another. I know a youth who loves a little maid, but his face is a sight for to see. Silent is he, for he's modest and afraid, but he's timid as a youth can be.
I know a maid who loves a gallant youth, but she sickens as the days go by. She cannot tell him all the sad, sad truth, but I think that little maid will die.
Poor little man,
Poor little maid,
poor little man.
poor little maid.
Now tell me, pray, and tell me true, what in the world should the young man do? He cannot eat and he cannot sleep, but his face is a sight for to see. Daily he goes for to wail, for to weep, but he's wretched as a youth can be.
She's very pleased and she's very ill, but she sickens as the days go by. Daily she goes for to weep, for to wail, but I think that little maid
be true. What in the world should the young man do?
If I were the youth, I should offer her my name. Hey, but her face is a sight for to see.
If I were that maid, I should fan his honest flame. Hey, but he's bashful as a youth can be.
If I were the youth, I should speak to her today. Hey, but she sickens as the days go by.
If I were the maid, I should meet the lad halfway. For I really do believe that timid youth will die.
Poor little man,
Poor little maid,
poor little man.
poor little maid, I thank you, miss, for your counsel true. I'll tell that youth what he ought to do.
Poor child. I sometimes think that if she weren't quite so particular, I might venture to. But no, even then, I should be unworthy of her.
My kind master is sad. Dear Sir Riven Murgatroyd.
Hush, as you love me, breathe not that hated name. 20 years ago, in horror at the prospect of inheriting that hideous title, and with the ban that compels all who succeed to the baronetcy to commit at least one deadly crime per day for life, I fled my home and concealed myself in this innocent village under the name of Robin Oakapple. My younger brother Despard, believing me to be dead, succeeded to the title and its attendant curse. For 20 years I have been dead and buried. Don't dig me up now.
Dear master, it shall be as you wish. For have I not sworn to obey you forever in all things? Yet, as we are here, alone, and as I belong to that particular description of good old man to whom the truth is a refreshing novelty, let me call you by your own right title once more. Sir Riven Murgatroyd, Baronet of Rudigore. Oh, why, it's like 8 hours at the seaside.
My poor old friend, would there were more like you.
Would there were indeed. But I bring you glad tidings. Yes, your foster brother Richard is returned from sea. His ship, the Tom Tit, rides yonder at anchor, and he himself is even now in this very village.
My beloved foster brother. No, it cannot be.
Oh, yes, it is even so. And see, he comes this way.
And of Cape Finisterre, a merchantman we see, a Frenchman going free. So we made for the bold Mount Seir, do you see? We made for the bold Mount Seir.
But she proved to be a frigate, and up and with her ports, and fires with a 32. It come and near, but we answered with a cheer, which paralyzed the parlez-vous, do you say? Which paralyzed the parlez-vous?
Which paralyzed the parlez-vous, do you see? Which paralyzed the parlez-vous?
Then our captain he up, and he says he, that chap we need not fear. We can take her if we like, she is sergeant but a strike, for she's only a darned mounseer, do you see? She's only a darned mounseer. But to fight a French fallal, it's like hitting of a gal. It's a lubberly thing for to do. For we with all our faults, why we're sturdy British souls, while she's only a poor parlez-vous, do you say? Oh, while she's only a poor parlez-vous.
While she's only a poor parlez-vous, do you see? While she's only a poor parlez-vous.
So we up with our pen, and we scuds before the breeze, as we gives a compassionating cheer. He answers with a shout, as he sees us go about, which was grateful of the poor mounseer, do you see? Which was grateful of the poor mounseer. And I'll wager in their joy they kissed each other's cheeks. Which is what them foreigners do. And they blessed their lucky stars, we were hardy British stars, who had pity on a poor parlez-vous, do you say? Who had pity on a poor parlez-vous?
Who had pity on a poor parlez-vous, do you see? Who had pity on a poor parlez-vous?
At sea. It is deeds such as yours that cause our flag to be loved and dreaded throughout the civilized world.
Oh, my Lord love you, Rob. That's but a trifle to what we have done in the way of sparing life. I believe I may say, without exaggeration, that the merciful little Tom Pitt has spared more French frigates than any craft afloat. I but ain't for British seamen to brag, so I'll just stow my jaw and tackle and belay. But fast even, Miss Mate, what sport you will a cook be?
Alas, Dick, I love Rose Maybud, and love in vain.
You? Love in vain? Come, that's too good. Why, you're a fine, strapping, muscular young fellow, tall and strong as topgallant mast, taut as a forestay, aye? And a baronite to boot, if all had their rights.
Hush, Richard. Not a word about my true rank, which none here suspect.
Okay.
Yes, I know that there are few men better calculated to win a woman's heart than I. I'm a fine fellow, Dick, and worthy of any woman's love.
Aye.
Happy the girl who gets me,
That's
say I.
right, absolutely.
But I'm timid, Dick.
Yeah.
Shy, nervous, modest, retiring, diffident, and I cannot tell her, Dick. I cannot tell her.
Good Lord.
Oh, you've no idea what a poor opinion I have of myself and how little I deserve it.
Robin, do you call to mind how years ago we swore that, come what might, we would always act upon our heart's dictates?
Aye, and I've always kept to that oath. In doubt, difficulty, and danger, I've always asked my heart what I should say, and it has never failed me.
Right. Let your heart be your compass with a clear conscience for your binnacle light, and you'll sail 10 knots in a bowline clear of shoals, rocks, and quicksands. Well now, what does my heart say in this here difficult situation? Why, it says, Dick, it says, oh, it calls me Dick because it's known me from a baby. Dick, it says, you ain't shy, you ain't modest, speak you up for him as is. Robin, my lad, just you lay me alongside her, and when she's becalmed under my lee, I'll spin her a yarn that'll serve to fish you two together for life.
Will you do this thing for me?
Aye.
Can you do your thing? Yes. Yes. Yeah. There's no false modesty about you.
That's right.
Yo, what are we called? Bumptious self-assertiveness? I mean the expression in its complimentary sense.
Of course.
Has made you a bosun's mate. And it'll make you an admiral in time if you work it properly, you dear incompetent old imposter. Why, I'd give my right arm for 1/10 of your modest assurance. My boy, you may take it from me that of all the afflictions accursed, with which a man saddled and hampered and addled and diffident nature's the worst. Though timid as timid could be, a crichton of early romance, you were stirred and snubbed and blow your own trumpet, or trust me, you'll have it a chance. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits you're bound to enhance. You must stir and snubbed and blow your own trumpet, or trust me, you'll have it a chance. Now take for example my case. I've a bright intellectual brain. In all London city there's no one so witty, I've done so again and again. I've a highly intelligent face. My features cannot be denied. Yet whatever I try, sir, I fail in, and why, sir?
No, you don't.
I'm modesty personified. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits you're bound to enhance. You must stir and stop it and blow your own trumpet, and trust me, you'll have the chance. As a poet, I'm tender and great, and passion and learning and grace. From almond and horse to swimmer and mouse, they've all of them taken back place. And then I sing, I play, and I paint, but none are accomplished as I. To say so a trace, and you ask me the reason.
No, I didn't.
I'm diffident, modest, and shy. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits are bound to enhance. You must stir and stop it and blow your own trumpet, and trust me, you'll have the chance. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits are bound to enhance. You must stir and stop it and blow your own trumpet, and trust me, you'll have the chance.
It's 1,000 pities he's such a poor opinion of himself. For a finer fellow don't walk. Well, I'll do my best for him. Plead for him as though it was for your own father. That's what my heart's a remarking to me just now. Oh, aye, but here she comes. Steady, steady it is. Aye, the Court Admiral. But she's a tight little craft. Come, come, she's not for you, Dick. And yet, she's fit to marry Lord Nelson. By the flag of old England, I can't look at her unmoved.
Sir, you are agitated.
Aye, aye, my lass, well said I am agitated. True enough, took flat aback, my girl. But 'tis naught, 'twill pass.
Can I
Your
do...
heart of mine to dictate to me like anything. The question is, have I a right to disregard its promptings?
Can I do aught to relieve thine anguish? For it seemeth to me that thou art in sore trouble. This apple...
Oh, no, no, my lass, tain't that. It's just that I'm took flat aback. I never see anything like you in all my born days. Bar buckle me if you ain't the loveliest gal I ever set eyes on. There, I can't say fairer than that, can I?
No. The question is it meet that an utter stranger should thus express himself? Yes, always speak the truth.
I'd no thoughts of saying this here to you on my own account, for truth to tell, I was charged by another. But when I see you, my heart up and says it, this is the very lass for you, Dick, it says. Speak up to her, Dick. Oh, it calls me Dick because we was at school together. Tell her all, Dick, it says. Never sail under false colours. It's mean. Well, that's what my heart tells me to say. And in my rough common sailor fashion, I've said it. And I'm a-waiting for your reply. I'm a-trembling, miss. Looky here. That's nervousness.
Now, how should a maiden deal with such a one? Keep no one in unnecessary suspense. Behold, I will not keep you in unnecessary suspense.
Okay.
in accepting an offer of marriage, do so with apparent hesitation. I take you, but with a certain show of reluctance. Avoid any appearance of eagerness, though you will bear in mind that I am far from anxious to do so.
Oh, Rose, you've made me the happiest blue jacket in all of England. I wouldn't change places with the Admiral of the Fleet, no matter who he's a-hugging off at this present moment. But asking your pardon, miss, might I be permitted to salute the flag I'm going to sail under?
An engaged young lady should not permit too many familiarities. Once.
The battle's roar is over, oh my love. And with grace I tender lover, oh my love. From purpose welter, from war's alarms, forgive me shelter within those arms. Forgive me shelter within those arms. I smile alluring, one heartache curing, this peace enduring, oh my love, oh my love.
If heart was true and tender, oh my love, a life of can engender, oh my love, of truth no sighing and tears of pride, for joy of crying shall I be mine, for joy of dying shall I be mine.
What news? Have you spoken to her? I have so to speak spoke to her, and she refuses.
I know, I can't say she truly do.
Then she accepts. My darling!
Hail the bridegroom, hail the bride, with the nuptial love inside! Now, what is a maiden to do when she has been embraced by the wrong gentleman?
Belay, my lad, belay. You don't understand.
Oh, sir, belay, I beseech you.
You see, it's like this. She accepts, but it's me.
You?
Hail the
Now then, what does this mean?
My poor lad, my heart grieves for thee, but it's like this. You see, the moment I see her, and just as I was going to mention your name, my heart, it often says it. Dick, you fell in love with her yourself, it says. Be honest and sailor-like. Don't skulk under false colors. Speak up, it says. Take her, you dog, and with her my blessing.
Hail the bridegroom, hail the bride, with the nuptial love inside!
Be quiet! Go away! Shoo! Go jump in the lake! Vulgar girls!
What could I do? I am bound to obey my heart's dictates.
Of course. No doubt. It's quite right. I don't mind. That is, not particularly. Only it is disappointing, you know.
Oh, but sir, I knew not that thou didst seek me in wedlock. For in very truth I should not have hearkened unto this man. For lo, he is but a common sailor, and very poor withal, whereas thou art a tiller of the land, and thou hast fat oxen, and many sheep and swine, and a considerable dairy farm, and much corn and oil.
That's right, my lass. But it's done now, ain't it, Rob?
Still it may be that I should not be happy in my love, for I am passing young, and little able to judge. Moreover, as to thy character, I know not.
Nay, Rose, I'll speak to that. Dick has won thy love fairly. Broken-hearted as I am, I'll stand up for Dick through thick and thin.
Thank you, messmate. That's well said. That's spoken honest. Thank you, messmate.
Yet methinks I have heard that sailors are but worldly men, and little prone to lead serious and thoughtful lives.
And what then? Admit that Dick is not a steady character?
Yeah.
That when he's excited he uses language that would make your hair curl? Well, grant that he does. It's the truth and I'm not going to deny it. But look at his good qualities. He's as nimble as a pony, and his hornpipe is the talk of the fleet.
Thank you, Rob. That's well spoken. Thank you, Rob.
But it may be that he drinketh strong waters, which do bemuse a man, and make him even as the wild beasts of the desert.
Well, suppose he does, and I don't say he don't, for rum's his bane he never has been. He does drink, I won't deny it. But look at his arms, tattooed to the shoulder. No, I won't hear a word against Dick.
But they say that mariners are but rarely true to those whom they profess to love.
Granted, granted. And I don't say that Dick isn't as bad as any of them. You are. You know you are, you dog. A devil of a fellow. A regular out-and-out Lothario. But what of that? You can't have everything. And a better hand at turning a dead eye don't walk a deck. And what an accomplishment that is in a family man. No, I won't hear a word against Dick. I'll stand up for him through thick and thin.
Thank you, Rob. You're a true friend. I've acted according to my heart's dictates, and such orders as them no man should disobey. In sailing all my oceans wide, no man shall be a guide. In summer sea and favored wide, yourself in port shall you find. My heart says to this maiden strike, she's captured you. She's just the sort of girl you like. You know you do. If other men her heart should gain, I shall resign. That's what it says to me quite plain. This heart of mine, this heart of mine.
My heart says you've a prosperous lot. With acres wide, you mean to settle all you've got. Upon your bride, you don't pretend to shape by acts, by word or sign. It merely states the simple facts. This heart of mine, this heart of mine.
It seems my heart is white, yet now so black. It then said, left it now says bright. Hot on and tack, I was romance and astray. Don't tell me so, what should it change its mind again? I let you know, I let you know.
Sailing all my oceans wide, no doubt the heart should be your guide. But it is open when you find a height that does not know its mind. A height that does not know its mind. A height that does not know its mind. A height that does not know its mind.
That is, I think not.
Oh, that's well. Then you don't love Sir Despard Murgatroyd? All mad girls love him. I love him. I'm poor mad Margaret, crazy Meg, poor Peg. Oh!
Thou lovest the bad Baronet of Rudigore? Oh, horrible! Too horrible!
You pity me? Then be my mother. Squirrel had a mother, but she drank and the squirrel fled. Hush! They sing a brave song in our parts. It runs somewhat thus. The cat and the dog and the little puppy sat down in her. I forget that they sat down in. But so the song goes. Listen, I've come to pinch her.
Mercy, whom?
You mean who?
Nay, it is the accusative after the verb.
I've come to pinch Rose Maybud.
Rose Maybud?
I love him. He loved me once, but that's all gone. He gave me an Italian glance thus, and made me his. He will give her an Italian glance and make her his, but it shall not be, for I'll stamp on her, stamp on her, stamp on her. Did you ever kill anybody? No. Why not? Listen. I killed a fly this morning. It buzzed, and I wouldn't have it, so it died. Pop! So shall she.
But, behold, I am Rose Maybud, and I would fain not die. Pop!
You are Rose Maybud?
Yes, sweet Rose Maybud.
Strange. They told me she was beautiful. And he loves you? No. If I thought that, I would treat you as the land agent and auctioneer treated the ladybug. I would rend you asunder.
Nay, be pacified, for behold, I am pledged to another, and lo, we are to be wedded this very day.
Swear to me that. Come to a commissioner and let me have it on affidavit. I once made an affidavit, but it died. It died. But see, they come. Sir Despard and his evil crew. They are all mad, quite mad.
What makes you think so?
Hush! They sing choruses in public. That's mad enough, I think. But come, go hide away. They will seize you. Softly, quite softly.
With flattery, Satan, I floated and faded away from the city. We flee. From Johnson to Bureau, the prettiness rural, the sudden transition is simply illusion. Come Amaryllis, come Chloe, and Phyllis, your slaves for the moment are we. Your slaves for the moment. Your slaves are we.
The sons of the tillage who dwell in his village are people of lowly degree. Though honest and active, they're most unattractive, their whole word is upward can be.
I'm moody and sad?
Can't guess.
And why am I guiltily mad?
Confess.
Because I am thoroughly bad.
Oh, yes.
You'll see it at once in my face. Oh, why am I fusty and lost?
Ah, why?
It's the workings of conscience, of course.
Fie.
And huskiness stands for remorse.
Oh, my.
At least it does so in my case. When in crimes one is fully employed,
Like you.
your expression gets warped and destroyed.
It do.
It's a penalty none can avoid.
How true.
I once was a nice-looking youth, but like storm from a strong catapult,
A trice.
I rushed at my terrible fault.
That's vice.
Observe the unpleasant result.
That's nice.
Indeed, I'm telling the truth. Oh, innocence happy or poor,
That's me.
if I had been virtuous, I'm sure,
Like me.
I should be as looking as dawn.
Maybe.
You're very nice looking indeed. Oh, innocence
We know. Just so. No.
And now, if you please, we'll proceed. Poor children, how they loathe me. Me whose hands are certainly steeped in infamy, but whose heart is as the heart of a little child. Oh, Riven, my elder brother, if you had not died mysteriously in childhood, I would have been you. You should have been me, and all would have been well.
Despard! Oh, how do you do?
Margaret McIntosh, why do you follow me about everywhere?
You're here to carry off Rose Maybud. But don't do it. Don't do it. Better not.
My good girl, I don't want Rose Maybud. But what is a poor baronet to do when an entire picture gallery of ancestors step down from their frames and threaten him with an excruciating death if he hesitates to commit his daily crime? But I am even with them. 2 days hence, I stole a child and built an orphan asylum. Yesterday, I fractured a skull and founded a hospital. This morning, I robbed a bank and endowed a bishopric. Tomorrow, I carry off Rose.
Tomorrow, you carry off Rose.
Certainly. And build a cathedral.
If you carry off Rose Maybud, I'll bite you.
Really, Margaret? If a man commit an error and atone with a cathedral,
Not a word. I'm desperate.
this is what it is to be the sport and toy of a picture gallery. But I shall be bitterly revenged upon them. I shall give them all to the Wadsworth Athenaeum. And nobody shall ever look upon their faces.
Acting your honour's pardon, but
Observed, and by a mariner. What would you with me, fellow?
Your honour, I'm a poor man-o'-war's man, becalmed in the doldrums.
I don't know them.
And I make so bold to ask your honour's advice. Does your honour know what it is to have a heart?
My honor knows what it is to have a complete apparatus for conducting the circulation of the blood through the veins and arteries of the human body.
Aye, but has your honor a heart that ups and looks you in the face and gives you quarter-deck orders that it's life or death to disobey?
I have not a heart of that description, but I have a picture gallery that presumes to take that liberty.
Well, you see, it's like this. You see, your honor had an elder brother.
It had.
Who should have inherited your title, and with it, its cuss.
Aye, but he died. Whoa, Riven!
No, he didn't.
He did not.
No, he didn't. On the contrary, he lives in this here very village under the name of Robin Oakapple. And he's going to marry Rose Maybon this very day.
Riven alive? And going to marry Rose Maybon? Can this be possible?
Now, the question I was going to ask your honor is, well, ought I to tell your honor all this?
I don't know. It's a delicate point. I think you ought. Mind, I'm not sure. But I think so.
That's what my heart says. It says, Dick, it says. Oh, it calls me Dick because it's entitled to take that liberty. That there young gal would recoil from him if she knowed what he truly were. Ought you to stand off and on and let this young gal take this false step and never fire a shot across her bows to bring her to? No, it says, you did not ought. And I won't ought according.
Then you really feel yourself at liberty to tell me that my elder brother Riven lives, that I may charge him with his cruel deceit, and transfer the hideous thraldom under which I have labored for so many years upon his shoulders. Free! Free at last! Free to live a blameless life and to die, beloved and regretted by all who knew me.
You understand? I think I do. With finger and trigger, treachery, it's neatly planned. I think so too. I readily bet you'll never regret it. For duty must be done. The rule applies to everyone. The people know that duty did. To share the task with Filly did. To share the task with Filly did. To share the task. To share the task with Filly, 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 Filly.
The bride will come, likewise the bride. And it's not very late, and every day I had come to lash the cards with almost a pity, that pretty committee. But duty must be done. The rule applies to everyone. The painful though that duty did. To shirk the task with Filly did. To shirk the task with Filly did. To shirk the task. To shirk the task with Filly, 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 Filly did. Ha ha! That's right. Ha ha! his bright full title I have long enjoyed. I claim him as a riven Murgatroyd.
I would conscientiously I could, but I cannot.
Oh, this one! Oh, this one!
As pure and blameless peasant, I cannot, I regret, deny that truth unpleasant. I am that baronet.
He is that baronet.
But when completely rated, that baronet am I. That I am what he stated, recklessly denied.
He'll recklessly deny. He'll tell Terry Diddleston he's a bad part.
I'll play a bad part on the falsest of things.
On very false Diddleston, play a bad part.
That takes place, I must be conscientious.
He'll be conscientious until it takes place.
Do with good grace to my moral sententious.
To moral sententious and do with good grace. So do with good grace to his morals sententious. When he's a bad part, he will tell Terry Diddleston very false Diddleston, play a bad part. He'll play a bad part on the falsest of Diddleston, tell Terry Diddleston he's a bad part. When he's a bad part, he will tell Terry Diddleston very false Diddleston, play a bad part. He'll play a bad part on the falsest of Diddleston, tell Terry Diddleston he's a bad part. When he's a bad part, he will tell Terry Diddleston very false Diddleston, very false Diddleston, play a bad part.
Who is the wretch who hath betrayed me? Let him stand forth.
Was I?
Die, traitor!
Oh, my conscience made me withhold your wrath. Within his breast there beats a heart whose voice can't be gainsaid. It bade me thy true rank impart, and I at once obeyed. I knew it would blight thy burning fate. I knew to cause the anguish great. But did I therefore hesitate? No, I at once obeyed.
Obeyed him who with his true heart, and in young Robin's rank impart, immediately obeyed.
Was as meek as a newborn lamb, I'm now Semburgatroid. Greater precision without the elision, Sir Ruthvenbergatroid.
And I, who was once his valet de sham, as steward I'm now employed. That Dickens may take him, I'll never forsake him, as steward I'm now employed. How dreadful when an innocent heart becomes the force of bad young heart, and still more heart unload than his former faithful valet de sham, his former faithful valet de sham, his valet de sham, his valet de sham.
This is a painful state of things, old Adam.
Painful indeed. Ah, my good master, when I swore that come what would, I would serve you in all things forever, I little thought to what a pass it would bring me. Confidential advisor to the greatest villain unhung.
Now, sir, to business. What crime do you propose to commit today?
How should I know? As my confidential advisor, it's your duty to suggest something.
Oh, sir, I loathe the life you're leading, but a good old man's oath is paramount, and I obey.
Richard Dauntless is here, with pretty Rose Maybury.
Yes?
To ask your consent to their marriage.
Yes.
Poison their beer.
No, certainly not. I know I'm a bad bot, but I'm not a bad bot as all that.
Well, there you are. You see, it's no use my making suggestions if you won't adopt them.
How would it be, do you think, were I to lure them here with cunning wile, bind them with stout rope to yonder post, and by making hideous faces at them, curdle the heart's blood in their arteries, and freeze the very marrow of their bones? How say you, Adam? Is not the scheme well planned?
It would be simply rude, nothing more. But stop! They come!
Happily coupled are we, you see. I am a jolly Jack Tar, my star, and you are the fairest, the richest and rarest of innocent lasses you are, my far, of innocent lasses you are. And by a favouring gale you sail over life's treacherous seas with me, and as for bad weather we'll brave it together, and you shall keep under my lee, my wing, and you shall keep under my lee, my wing. For you are such a smart little craft, such a neat little sweet little craft, such a bright little tight little slight little light little trim little craft.
Oh, she is such a smart little craft, such a neat little sweet little craft, such a bright little tight little slight little light little trim little craft.
My hopes will be planted are clear, my dear. In a month you'll be going to sea quite free, and all of my wishes you'll throw to the fishes as though they were never to be for me. As though they were never to be, and I shall be left all alone to roam, and we will to crawl their seat complete, while you'll be asserting your freedom by flirting with every woman you meet. You cheat, oh, with every woman you meet.
pretty one, in my power at last, eh? Know ye not that I have those within who at my lightest bidding would immure ye in an uncomfortable dungeon? What ho, within there? Good boy, good boy. Get up here. Out.
We are prepared for this. Here is a flag that... Oh-ho! Here is a flag that none dare defy. And while this glorious rag floats above Rose Maybud's head, the man does not live who would dare to lay unlicensed hand upon her.
Foiled! And by a Union Jack. But, Rose Maybud, there will come a day, and then...
Let me plead with him. Sir Riven, have pity. In my book of etiquette, the case of a maiden about to be wedded to one who unexpectedly turns out to be a baronet with a curse on him is not considered. Time was when you loved me. Prove that this was no selfish love by according your consent to my marriage to one who, if he be not you yourself, is the next best thing, your dearest friend. In bygone days I had my love, thou hadst my heart, but fate or human laws of love our lives did part. By the old love thou hadst for me, by the fond heart that beat for me.
Accursed doom. I have committed a crime duly every day. Not a great crime, I trust, but in the eyes of one as strictly regulated as I used to be, a crime. But will my ghostly ancestors be satisfied with what I have done? Or will they regard it as an unworthy subterfuge? Oh, my forefathers, wallowers in blood! There came at last a day when you, sick of crime, vowed to sin no more. And so, in agony, called welcome death to free you from your cloying guiltiness. Let the sweet psalm of that repentant hour soften your long dead hearts and tune your souls to mercy on your poor posterity.
Baronet of Rudigore, last of our uncursed line. Down upon the oaken floor, down upon those knees of thine. Coward, poltroon, shaker, squealer, blockhead, sluggard, dullard, dreamer, shirker, shuffler, brawler, creeper, snifter, snuffler, wailer, weeper, earthworm, maggot, tadpole, weedle, set upon thy course of evil, lest the king of Specterland set on thee his grisly
Beware, beware, beware.
Kommt wie schon, who art thou? And thus with icy glare and stern relentless brow, appearest, who knows how? I am the spectre of the late Roderick Murgatroyd, who comes to warn thee that thy fate thou canst not now avoid. Alas, poor ghost,
The pity you express for nothing goes. We spectres are a jollier crew than you perhaps suppose.
We spectres are a jollier crew than you perhaps suppose.
When the night wind howls through the chimney cowls, and the bat in the moonlight flies, and inky clouds like funeral shrouds sail over the midnight skies. When the footpaths wail and the night birds wail and the black clouds bay at the moon, then is the spectre's holiday, then is the ghost's high noon. God, then is the ghost's high noon. And the mists lie low on the fen. The angels are gathered bones that once were women and men. And the women go with the mop and the mop to the devil that ends will soon. For a cockcrow limits our holiday, a dead of the night high noon. A dead of the night high noon. High noon. Each ghost with his lady toast to the churchyard beds takes flight, with a kiss perhaps on her lantern chaps and a grisly grin good night, till the welcome knell of the midnight bell rings forth its jolliest tune and ushers in our next high holiday, a dead of the night high noon, a dead of the night high noon.
recognize you now. You're the picture that hangs at the end of the gallery.
In a bad light! I am.
Are you considered a good likeness?
Oh, pretty well. Flattering.
Because as a work of art, you're poor.
I am crude in color, but I've only been painted these 10 years. In a couple of centuries, I shall be an old master. You'll be sorry you spoke like me.
And may I ask, why have you all left your frames?
It is our duty to see that our successors commit their daily crime in a conscientious and workmanlike fashion. It is our duty to remind you that you are evading the conditions under which you are permitted to exist.
Really? I don't know what you'd have. I've only been a bad baronet a week, and I've committed a crime punctually every day.
Let us look into this. Monday.
Monday was a bank holiday.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday, I made a false income tax.
Nothing at all!
Everybody does that.
It's expected of you. Wednesday.
On Wednesday, I forged a will.
Whose will?
My own.
My good sir, you cannot forge your own will.
Can't I, though? I, like that, I did. And besides, if a man can't forge his own will, whose will can he forge?
There's something in that.
Yes, it seems reasonable. At first sight, it does.
Fallacy somewhere, I fancy.
A man can do what he likes with his own.
I suppose he can.
Then he can forge his own will, stupid. On Thursday, I shot a fox.
Oh, that's better. Cast the fox. Yes, cast the fox. Friday.
On Friday, I forged a check.
Whose check?
Old Adam's.
But old Adam hasn't a banker.
I didn't say I forged his banker. I said I forged his check.
Saturday.
Saturday, I disinherited my only son.
But you haven't got a son!
No, I disinherited him in advance to save time. You see, by this arrangement, he'll be born already disinherited.
I see, but I don't think you can do that.
My good sir, if I can't disinherit my own unborn son, whose unborn son can I disinherit?
These arguments all sound very well, but I can't help thinking that if they were reduced to syllogistic form, they wouldn't hold water. Now, quite understand us. We are foggy, but we don't permit our fogginess to be presumed upon, unless you undertake to, carry off a lady. All those in favor of his carrying off. Those of a contrary opinion. Oh, you're demonstrating. Yes, unless you undertake to carry off a lady at once, I don't care what lady, you perish in inconceivable agony.
Carry off a lady? Certainly not, on any account. I have the greatest respect for ladies and wouldn't do anything of the kind for worlds. No, I'm not that kind of baronet, I assure you. And if that's all you've got to say, you had better go back to your frames.
Oh, very well. Let the agonies commence. Better?
Yes, better. Oh.
Well, do you consent?
But it's such an ungentlemanly thing to do.
As you wish.
Stop a bit. I agree. I promise. It shall be done.
Today?
Today.
At once?
At once. I retract. I apologize. I had no idea it would be anything like this.
He answers to our call. We do not ask for more. A sturdy fellow, after all this lateness, ready born. A sturdy fellow, after all this lateness, ready born. Oh, perishing unheard of wolf who dare on will defy. We want your pardon, there we go. We want your pardon, there we go. For having agonized you so. So pardon us, so pardon us, so pardon us, or die. So pardon us, so pardon us, so pardon us, or die.
I pardon you. I pardon you.
He pardons us, he pardons us, he pardons us, hurrah!
Roderick, amazing. No, not that.
Master, you are not well.
Oh, Adam, it won't do. I've seen them. All my ancestors. They've just left. They say that unless I do something desperate at once, I shall perish in terrible agonies. Go at once. Go to yonder village, carry off a maiden, bring her here at once. I don't care which. Not a word, but obey. Fly!
I once was a very abandoned person.
Make no most of evil chances.
Nobody could conceive a worsen.
Even in all the old romances.
I blush for my wild extravagances. But be so kind to bear in mind
we were the victims of circumstances. That is one of our blameless dances. an exceedingly odd young lady.
Suffering much from spleen and vapors.
Clergymen thought my conduct shady.
She didn't spend much upon linen drapers.
It certainly entertained the gapers. My ways were strange beyond all range.
Paragraphs got into all the papers. We only got respectable papers. I've given up all of my wild proceedings.
My taste for a wandering life is waning.
Now I'm a dab at penny readings.
They are not remarkably entertaining.
A moderate livelihood we're gaining.
In fact, we rule a national school.
The duties are dull, but I'm not complaining. This sort of thing takes a deal of training. We have been married 1 week.
One happy, happy week.
Our new life,
Is delightful indeed.
so calm.
So unimpassioned. Master, all this I owe to you. See, I am no longer wild and untidy. My hair is combed, my face is washed, my boots fit.
Margaret, don't! Pray restrain yourself. Remember, you are now a district visitor.
A gentle district visitor.
You are orderly, methodical, neat. You have your emotions well under control.
Have? Master, when I think of all that you have done for me, I fall at your feet. I embrace your ankles and I hug your knees.
Hush! This is not well. This is calculated to provoke remark. Be composed, I beg.
Oh, you are angry with poor little Mad Margaret.
No, not angry. But a district visitor should learn to eschew melodrama. Visit the poor by all means, and give them tea and barley water. But don't do it as if you were administering a bowl of deadly nightshade. It upsets them. And then when you're going to nurse sick people, and find them not as well as could be expected, why go into hysterics?
Why not?
Because it's too jumpy for the sick room.
How strange. Master, how shall I express the all-absorbing gratitude that...
Now?
Yes, I know, dear. It shan't occur again.
Shall I tell you one of poor Mad Margaret's old thoughts? Well then, when I'm lying awake at night, and the pale moonlight streams through the latticed casement, strange fancies crowd upon my poor mad brain. And I sometimes think that if we could hit upon some word to use whenever I'm about to relapse, some word that teems with hidden meaning, like Basingstoke. It might recall me to my saner self, for after all, I'm poor Mad Margaret, crazy Meg, poor Meg.
Poor child, she wanders. Soft, someone comes. Margaret, be composed, I beg. Margaret, Basingstoke. Margaret, if you don't Basingstoke at once, I shall be seriously angry.
Basingstoke it is.
And make it so.
Despard and his young wife. This visit is unexpected.
Shall I fly at him? Shall I tear him limb from limb? Shall I rend him asunder? Say but the word and...
Basingstoke.
Basingstoke it is.
Then make it so. My brother, I still call you brother despite your horrible profligacy. We have come to urge you to abandon the evil course to which you have committed yourself, and at any cost to become a pure and blameless ratepayer.
But I've done no wrong yet.
No wrong! He has done no wrong! Did you hear that?
Basingstoke!
Basingstoke it is.
My brother, I still call you brother, you observe. You forget that you have been in the eye of the law, a bad baronet of Rudigore for 10 years, and are therefore responsible, in the eye of the law, for all the misdeeds committed by the unhappy gentlemen who occupied your place.
I see. Bless my heart, I never thought of that. Was I very bad?
Awful. Wasn't he?
And I've been at this for how long?
10 years. Think of all the atrocities you have committed, by attorney as it were, during that time. Remember how you trifled with this poor child's affections? How you raised her hopes on high? Don't cry, my love, Basingstoke, you know, only to trample them in the dust when they were at the very zenith of their fullness. Why, sir? Why? She trusted you.
Did she? What a scoundrel I must have been. There. It's all right, my dear. Simsbury, you know. Simsbury. Basingstoke. Of course it is. Basingstoke.
Then make it so.
There. It's all right now. He's married you. I mean, I've married you. I say, which one of us has married her?
Oh, I've married her.
Oh, I'm glad of that. There. It's all right now. He's married you. But my mind is made up. I will defy my ancestors. I will refuse to obey their behests, thus courting death, in some way atone for the infamy of my career.
Oh, I knew it! God bless you!
Basingstoke!
Basingstoke it is.
My eyes are fully open to my awful situation. I shall go at once to Roderick and make a narration. I shall tell him I've recovered my forgotten moral senses, and I don't get up and say beneath for any consequences. Now I do not want to perish by the sword or by the dagger, but to martyr me indulge a little pardonable swagger, and a word of two of compliment my vanity would flatter. But I've got to die tomorrow, so it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter. So it really doesn't matter. So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
If I was not a little dull and generally silly, I should give you my advice upon the subject really. I should show you in a moment how to grapple with the question, and you'd really be astonished at the force of my suggestion. On the subject, I should write you a most valuable letter full of excellent suggestions when I feel a little wet. But at present, I'm afraid that I am mad as any hatter, so I'll keep it to myself, for my opinion doesn't matter.
Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Her opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter.
If I had been so lucky to have had a steady brother who could talk to me as we are talking now to one another, who could give me good advice when he discovered I was married, which just the very fatal which on you I am conferring, my existence would have made a rather interesting idyll, and I might have been a rather decent individual. This particularly rapid, unintelligible pattern isn't generally hard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter.
This particularly rapid, unintelligible pattern isn't generally hard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. This particularly rapid, unintelligible pattern isn't generally hard.
My eyes are fully open to my awful situation. I shall go at once to Roderick and make a narration. I shall tell him I've recovered my forgotten moral senses, and I don't get up and say anything for any consequence. Now I do not want to perish by the sword or by the dagger, but to martyr me and judge a little pardonable swagger, and a word of food common is my vanity would flatter, but I mustn't die tomorrow, so it really doesn't matter. So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter.
So it really doesn't matter. So it really doesn't matter. So it really doesn't matter.
If I was not a little dull and generally silly, I should give you my advice upon the subject really clearly. I should show you in a moment how to grapple with the question, and you'll really be astonished at the force of my suggestion. On the subject, I should write you a most valuable letter full of excellent suggestions, when I feel a little better. But at present, I'm afraid that I am mad as any kind, so I'll keep it to myself, and my opinion doesn't matter.
Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter.
If I had been so lucky to have had a pretty brother who could talk to me as straight looking out of one another, who could give me good advice to discover I was having with just a very favor, which of you I had like my existence would have made it rather interesting, even though I like to die rather decent and a wit, was particularly rapid and intelligible, and was generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter. If it is, it doesn't matter. If it is, it doesn't matter.
The deed is done.
What deed?
She is here, alone,
Unprotected.
Who? The maiden! I've carried her off! And I had a hard task, for she fought like a tiger cat!
Great heaven! I had forgotten her! I had hoped to die unspotted by crime, but I am foiled again, and by a tiger cat. Produce her and leave us! Open the bag! Hurry up, hurry up! Dame Hannah! Oh, madam, this is not at all what I intended.
Well, sir, and what would you with me? Oh, you have begun bravely, bravely indeed, unappalled by the calm dignity of blameless womanhood. Your minion has torn me from my spotless home and dragged me, blindfolded and shrieking, through hedges, over stiles, and across a very, very difficult country, and left me helpless and trembling at your mercy, but not helpless cowards, sir. For approach me one step. Nay, but the 20th part of 1 poor inch. And this poniard shall teach ye what it is to lay unholy hands on old Stephen Trusty's daughter.
Madam, I am extremely sorry for this. This is not at all what I intended. Anything more correct, more deeply respectful than my intentions toward you, it would be impossible for anyone, however particular, to desire.
Bah! I am not to be tricked by smooth words, hypocrite. But be warned in time, for there are without 100 gallant hearts whose trusty blades would hack him limb from limb who dared to lay unholy hands on old Stephen Trusty's daughter.
This is what it is to live a life of unlicensed pleasure?
Harkee, miscreant. You have secured me, and I am your poor prisoner. But if you think I cannot take care of myself, you are very much mistaken.
Madam, just if you give me a moment, I'll
Now then, it's a 1-to-1, and let the best woman win.
No!
I get him.
Madam,
Come back here, you sissy pants! Come back here! Woo!
Roderick! Uncle! Save me!
What is the matter? Have you carried her off?
Yes, she is there. Look at her! She terrifies me!
Little mannequin.
Roddy Doddy.
Roddy Doddy?
Why, how came you here?
This brute, he carried me off bodily, but I'll show him.
Stop! What do you mean by carrying off this lady?
You mean little nannykins?
Don't you know that once upon a time she was engaged to be married to me? I'm very angry indeed.
Now, I hope this will be a lesson to you in the future.
You hold your tongue, sir!
Yes, Uncle.
Have you given him any encouragement?
Have I given you any encouragement? Frankly now,
No,
have
madam.
I given you any encouragement?
No, madam. No, frankly, you have not. Anything more scrupulously correct than your conduct, it would be impossible to desire.
You! Go away.
Yes, Uncle.
Well, this is a very strange meeting after so many years.
Betty, I thought you were dead.
I am. I died 10 years ago.
And are you pretty comfortable?
Pretty well. Yes, pretty well.
Well, you don't deserve to be. For I loved you all the while, dear. And it made me dreadfully unhappy to hear of all your goings-on. You bad boy.
There grew a little flower 'neath a great oak tree. When the tempest 'gan to lower, little heeded she. No need had she to cower, for she dreaded not its power. She was happy in the bower of her great oak tree. Sing hey, lack-a-day. Sing hey, lack-a-day, let the tears fall free for the pretty little flower and the great oak tree. Sing hey,
and the great oak tree.
Said she, he loved me never, did that great oak tree. But I'm neither rich nor clever, and so why should he? But though fate or fortune sever, to be constant I'll endeavor, forever and forever to my great oak tree. Sing hey, lack-a-day. Sing hey, lack-a-day, let the tears fall free for the pretty little flower and the great oak tree. Sing hey, lack-a-day, sing hey, lack-a-day, sing hey, lack-a-day, let the tears fall free for the pretty little flower and the great oak tree. Sing hey,
both of you! I said stop, Roddy-Doddy!
This intrusion is unmannerly.
I'm surprised at you.
I can't stop to apologize. An idea has just occurred to me. A baronet of Rudigore can only die through refusing to commit his daily crime.
No doubt.
Therefore, a refusal to commit a daily crime is tantamount to suicide.
It would seem so.
But suicide is in itself a crime. So, by your own showing, you ought never to have died at all.
I understand that I am virtually in existence. More than that, we are all virtually in existence!
Undoubtedly. Rose, when you believed I was a simple farmer, I believe you loved me.
Madly, passionately.
But if I should turn out not to be a bad baronet after all, how would you love me then?
Passionately, madly.
As before?
Why, of course.
My darling!
Belay, my lad, belay. You don't understand.
Oh, sir, belay, but only if it's necessary.
Belay? Certainly not.
form.